I wanted to talk about motorcycles too and the hog hunt. So in my book, in chapter 12, there's a section titled Own a Motorcycle. Now, we didn't have GoPros when I rode bikes. Bikes were my thing. It was my jam for quite a few years. Still love them the bits, but I've switched over to supercars, as I stated in my book. So this is I'm guessing by this angle, here, I'm going to go fuller screen so you guys can see this more because it's sort of pulled back. Let's go to this angle here. And let me just make sure the audio is playing. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So this is a GoPro mounted with audio. By the look of the angle, this would be the windshield and the mirror of the bike and the gas tank. I see Ninja over here. So this is definitely the windshield. So a lot of the times when guys are on a motorcycle, they'll now mount GoPros on their windshield facing them or on their helmet facing the road, kind of like a dash cam. And also as an opportunity to just sort of, record stuff. I can see this guy's bike here is still running because his headlight's on, or maybe he just switched it off and the ACC setting's still on. And this one here, the guy's camera's still on, but it looks like they just got off the bikes. And here's what's about to happen.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can you take him for a ride on your bike?
He will.
Yeah.
Now, if you guys can't hear it or you can't see the captions, this young girl walks up to this guy over here and says, I have a question. Could you take me for a ride on your bike? She looks attractive to me. And his response is, he will. I don't know. That's pretty soft. But the point of this is the reason why I said in that chapter, own a bike, is because it's basically cheat code for young men, for everything, for transportation, for speed, for thrills, and for women too. Like this would, I'm not going to say this would routinely happen, but it happens more than you think, that because you're riding a motorcycle and they're exciting tools and they're not boring. And as I always say, you can do anything to a woman except bore them. Motorcycles are definitely not boring. And it forces intimacy between you and the passenger because she's leaning on you. She's got her arms around your waist. You're probably scaring the living crap out of her. Being on the back of a motorcycle on a sport bike is terrifying. I did not realize how terrifying it is to be on the back of a bike until I had to hop on the back of a friend's bike to get a ride somewhere to get mine because I left it. Long story short, it was maybe like a 6 or 7 minute ride. And I've been riding probably for about 7 years at that time. I think I was on the back of a Gixxer 750 and you're wide open, you're up high. The sensation of speed is tremendous. It's just wild. So, I mean, I will never go on the back of a bike again. Screw that. Just give me an Uber now. We didn't have the choice of Ubers back then, and probably because I was poor in my 20s too, so I didn't have that option either. But you get the idea. Like they are cheat codes. So just check this out.
Probably.
I want to so bad. They're so cool.
Yeah, he'll probably give you a ride.
What? You said maybe. Would you give her a ride?
So both of these girls now want a ride on the motorcycle. Just random girls walking up to dudes. Give us a ride on your motorcycle.
A new tire on it, so it's kind of slick. So
he's given the lamest excuse. I have a brand new tire on the back, so it's kind of slick. It's not really how it works, but sure, if you're scared, sure.
You're good.
But he'll probably give you a ride.
I'm okay with falling.
Right, they're cute girls. They're young. They're pretty.
I fell off and it hurts.
I'll drive it. I actually am like, I want to be.
Yeah, no, because I just new tires. They're like really slippery.
What kind of bike is it?
He's got a cow.
These girls are like begging, like, do something interesting with us. Take us for a ride. Buy us a coffee. Talk to us. Entertain us somehow. Anything other than just leave us alone right here, right now. Women don't generally walk up to guys like this.
So they're different.
Yeah, they're different bikes. The fronts are.
The fronts.
Yeah.
These chicks, by the way, are not interested whatsoever in the make or model or how much power or how wide the tire is or any of the stuff that he's starting to talk about. They just want to hang around the bikes and be on them for a ride.
They probably do. I don't know. It depends on what mood he's in. We were on the highway and some guy was like swerving around in his lane and he got pulled over. He was probably drunk driving, so we stopped. We drove past him and he like swerved at us. So.
People don't know how to drive these days.
Anyway, so get a bike. If you haven't read my book, talk about why. I really hope you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full-length podcast, you can find that over here, that clip's from. If you're newer to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe over here. And pin down below in the top comment, you'll find a bunch of useful links to my website, my supplement line books, and a bunch of other stuff. Have an amazing day. Peace out.